Hey, greetings everyone. Happy Monday to you. Welcome to the second segment of Monday Moments with Kevin Owens. And I know you see, this is Brooklyn. Brooklyn is joining me today. Say hi, Brooklyn. Say hi. Yeah, that's our bridge back there. That's the Brooklyn Bridge. Right, Brooklyn? Okay, baby, you gotta go. They already met you. All right. So I hope everybody had a great week. And you took some of what we talked about last week, which was, excuses that you use. Some of that I certainly did. I know a lot of you saw me out there this week working out. You know, that was one of the things I put off. I do my thing, but, I got a little lazy. So I stopped procrastinating on that. And I feel great. I feel great right now. That was a couple of days ago. So I hope that what we talked about last week kind of helped some of you. I know I took my own advice. I know that much. This week, though, what I like to do is I like to read a little excerpt from my book. I wrote a book a couple of years back called So Amazing Through the Eyes of Kevin Owens. And that story is based on my experience with Luther for 20-something years out on the road. So I didn't tell his life story, but what I did tell is the 20-something years that I had with him every day, just about every day. We had some great times, there's some great stories. And what I did with the book, I wrote it in chronological order, from first tour all the way to the last. So I was able to capture all my memories, everything that happened behind the scenes to share with you. It's a wonderful book. It's called So Amazing Through the Eyes of Kevin Owens. I'm sure a lot of you all have seen the cover here and there on Facebook and everywhere. We've done many interviews on it. But anyway, I want to read a part of a chapter of part of that book. Some great stories. So today I'm going to start with one of the stories of one of the live performances. Okay? I hope you enjoy this. Check this out. You may or may not like Luther's music, but I would challenge anyone if they were to question his dedication to excellence. It's an excellence that might be found in any music genre or art form. It's not easily described, but anyone who cares can recognize it. It's when you see a show that's whole. Every set, every song, and every note from every instrument is what it's supposed to be. That's how it was with Luther. Those of you who came to any of his shows know this. Even the crowds got into it. People didn't arrive in regular beat-up street clothes. No, our audience practically competed with us. So, Luther would be fly, we would be fly, and so would the huge crowds cheering us on. It was as if he was having the diamonds glisten and pearls were oozing off the stage and spreading out throughout the hall. When you arrived at one of Luther's shows, it was as if he was inviting you into his home. He was the perfect host, and you were his guests. With talent and taste, he was organizing and performing these incredible entertainments just for you. The audience knew this even before they got there. We were at our best for them, so they made sure they looked their best for us. When we finally made our entrance, they would go wild. Some nights the applause and cheers was so loud, it shook me to the core. For me, it was another dream come true. A great example of Luther's connection to his fans came on a very special night for one particular couple. Most nights, Luther would do the introductions at the beginning of Here and Now. On this night, the music was vamping. As we finished the song and Luther started the intros, we all noticed the audience had suddenly come distracted. Luther stopped, shielding his eyes from the spotlights, and peered out into the theater. We all did the same. To our astonishment, a couple in full wedding attire was walking down the center aisle. Both were dressed completely in white. The bride's train spread back behind her, while her groom was decked out in a bad tuxedo. As they made their way forward, Luther spoke directly to them, inviting them to come to the edge of the stage. When he observed that they looked as if they had come straight from their wedding, they proudly said they had. They just taken their wedding vows, and now it would mean so much to them to hear Luther sing to them here and now. Though we had just finished the song, Luther immediately told them he would. He loved moments like this. It's where life met music at these points for him. I might have to charge you for this, Luther said to them as the crowd laughed. When we went into the song, soft strains, the bride shed tears of joy, while Luther transported the audience into a state of bliss. As the song was ending, the spotlight shone on this special couple. They walked back up the aisle with the audience cheering them on into their future life. Period. That's only one of the great stories that's embedded in this book, So Amazing Through the Eyes of Kevin Owens. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Each week, every now and then, I'm gonna go from the beginning and take you through it, because I know many of you didn't get a chance to even read the book. It's gonna be republished, like I said before, but I just wanna continue to give you little bits, okay? It's even good for me too, just to read back on some of those great memories that we had. So until next week, everybody, enjoy your week. Take some love with you, okay? Take some inspiration with you. It's all good. Whatever you're going through will pass. Keep your head up. This is Kevin Owens, signing off.